Hello guys, and welcome back to another Tweaker Man video. I'm going to be showing you the best 10 sounding LPs that I own to date. Now we're going to go straight into it. Now I've got two Sade albums here and they're both very good sounding. I'm going to just have to discard one of them because it's going to be the top 10. So I'm discarding Diamond Life, and I'm going to say Promise is probably slightly better out of the two. It's probably because this particular copy is less noisy than that one, because this is I think I've both got these second hand, and this one is has been less used, so the background noise is better. So that's that. This is on the Epic CBS label, so that's number 10. So in 9th place it's Paul Simon's Graceland. Now this is a reissue on the Legacy label. This is on 180 gram vinyl. This was a new copy that I purchased. Comes with a big poster inside. Because I've obviously looked after this from new, it's not very noisy, so it's a nice copy. Obviously some LPs are produced on inferior vinyl than others, but this isn't too bad. So that's my ranking in number 9th place. In 8th place I've got this album. Now some of you may not be familiar with this. So this was a TV program back in the 1980s, 1986 to be precise. It was on Channel 4, and it's got loads of different artists on it. So it's got Imagination and Hazel O'Connor, a few other artists that are not very well known. But this is on the Red Bus record label, and this is a very good sounding album. I've owned this from new, looked after it, and it's not very noisy, so it's very good sound quality, this one. So that's that one. Now in 7th place I've ranked Shaft. This is the soundtrack to Shaft. Very good sounding LP. On standard vinyl, nothing special as far as that's concerned. It's on the MGM label. Got this second hand. Although the sound quality is very good, the LP is fairly noisy. Not too bad, but it's not as good as it would be if I'd have owned it from new. So yeah, this has got all different. It's got the main soundtrack from Shaft on it. So that's that. Now in 6th position we've got Brothers in Arms. Well-known album from the 1980s. Not sure what this is, on the Polygram record label. So I think this was probably one of the first albums that was recorded in digital, and then obviously put onto vinyl, so it would have been converted back to analog. So this was second-hand pressing that I picked up. Had the original on CD originally. Well, one time I stopped buying LPs and I bought CDs. But yeah, that's a very nice sounding album as well. So that's that. In 5th place I have this LP. Now at one time this was the best sounding LP I ever owned. Used to sound fabulous. I used to have a Foreign's turntable. Can't remember the model number. I had a Riga arm on it as well. Bought it from a hi-fi shop in Oxford. Can't remember the name of it now, but I had a really nice gold ring cartridge. I think it was the 10442 GX, I think it was. Anyway, I sold that turntable a few years ago, but this is a Henry Mancini album. It's just a classical, and it's got all different tracks on it, like Moon River and things like that. It's not very noisy, considering I picked it up second hand, and the sound quality is very nice, and for quite a while I just really loved this, just purely because the sound quality was great. So that's that one. Oh, this one is also, this is on the MFP label, manufactured by EMI. So in 4th place I have this double gatefolded LP, double LP on 180 gram vinyl. Now this is a band called the Buena Vista Social Club. This is live at Carnegie Hall. and this is on the Indigo label, and it's got so much atmosphere on this LP. It's fabulous. The depth and ending, you can just hear the sounds, especially in this room now. The sound stage is wonderful. Yeah, this is a fabulous album. If you don't know this one, check this out. It's really good, and the sound quality on this is remarkable as well. Obviously this is a new pressing that I picked up. I got it a few Christmases ago, so yeah, I really love this album. So that's a great one. I've played this a hell of a lot. So that's that one. So in third place, you've seen this album before. I've showed you this before. This is Lucky Peterson, a tribute to Jimmy Smith. Now this is on a label called the Jazz Village, or Jazz Book Records. I bought this from new. It's on 180 gram vinyl. Now this is wonderful sounding, this album. It's very quiet because I bought it from new, so it's never been mistreated or anything. So this is a lovely album. If you haven't seen this album, or you can get this on CD as well. If you haven't heard this album, that's one I really recommend. So that's a great album. Now, in second place, we've got Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds. This is a very well recorded album. Although this is a very poor, how can I say it, poorly treated LP that I have here. I bought this second hand. This is an original. I've cleaned it and got it the best I can. But apart from the background noise that's on it, the sound quality is amazing. It's a double album. It's not on anything special. It's just on standard vinyl. All my LPs, in fact this is a very flimsy one, it's not really that standard at all, it's very flimsy. So in that respect, it's not that good, but believe it or not, the sound quality is marvellous. All my LPs I put in these poly sleeves, anti-static sleeves, stops any static on the record making too much noise. I mean, this is really beaten up, this album. It's got the original pamphlet with it as well. But as far as the sound quality it really is fabulous. I don't know anybody else that owns this. Put your comments in below whether you have the same experience with this album as I do as far as the sound quality is concerned. Gatefold, same old thing, very popular. There's been remakes of this over a period of time, but the original is definitely the best still, and I rank that in second place. So this is the grand reveal in position 1. I don't know where I got this album from. I've got plenty of customers that have some very nice hi-fi systems, and people have given me stuff over a period of time. So I'm going to show you this album. This is an album by Lincoln Mayorga and Distinguished Colleagues, Volume 3. Now this is on a label called Sheffield Lab, as you can well see. This is an audiophile label that they do digital as well. They do a lot of streaming, I think, now, and downloads as well. So this album is old. It's been well looked after, so whoever gave it to me has really cherished it. The vinyl itself is so quiet, it runs as smooth as silk. It's absolutely superb. This is an album that has been recorded live from the studio direct to master disc. Now this album just blows all the rest of those away. Some of those are very nice sounding, but nothing compared to this. This is just fabulous. I'm going to try to get more of these LPs from this company, but they're not cheap, so it's going to be a while at the moment while we're in lockdown still. So eventually I'll be checking out some more audiophile labels like Sheffield Lab. The thing I would say about LPs or vinyl or records or whatever you want to call them, when you get a really well recorded album and a very well pressed LP like this, I still maintain this is the best sound quality you can get. It's fractional, remember these things. I don't like to get carried away. They are fractional, but because you're not converting digital to analog, this is coming out pure analog. I still maintain that LPs are the best, but only if they're well recorded and well pressed. I have shed loads of bog standard stuff that's just humdrum. I listen to it now and again. It's not particularly great. Some of it I record onto a cassette and take it out into my studio and listen to it. But as far as that's concerned, that's what I do with that. But as I say, this is excellent. So check out Sheffield Labs if you haven't seen them before. So that's that for that. I'm going to do a rundown of my top 10 digital discs on another video. So put all your comments below. Let me know what you feel about these albums, and share with me your albums that you've collected over a period of time, and what you think are the best albums you own. So thanks for watching another Tweaker Man video. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. So thanks for watching.